Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100, and today, for this power build that we're going to be running, I get to brandish, no pun intended, actually, pun intended, a new weapon in my arsenal here, the Argent Wolf brand with the Devour Chrome on it. I've not had one before, and so this is the first time. As you can see, I only have 4 of them at plus 10 here, and I'm waiting for chances to put these into builds to actually get them to points where they are up and ready to go with the other chromes and putting builds together for those. So we still have some work to do here on getting these worked into different builds, and I'm happy to say that today we actually get to work in one of them. And so today we're going to be running Hades, and the cool thing is here that we're going to be getting to use the Venus Claw fortification. Now if you want to, you can go for the Violet Gear, as this will allow you to be right at halfway for the weight values. You'll get much better defenses overall. You'll get some drain value here as well. But what we're interested in is blood-sucking blades for the moment. So we are going for this all the way here to make sure that we are getting as high drain value as possible on each hit, because we will be going for each of these gifts here along the way. Since they have very good AoE abilities around them, and then we will be paired up here with Eva, going for all the gift prowess, gift speed increases that we can possibly go for, and that is where the entire power of the build is going to come from. Will be from the fact that we will be doing an intense amount of gift accelerations. Whoops. Okay, and hard to get this guy. There we go. Now we will have really not too much Ichor recovery based on our Blood Veil or anything, but right now we are at 1.7 on each attack, which each attack has their own drain multipliers, right? And so this will allow us to get serious Ichor recovery, and at the same time we will be able to put out several gifts very fast and very quick on the enemy, in order to make sure that we have a huge amount. This guy walking backwards is always a fun time. Okay, and that is where things can go wrong very quickly, is we can seriously be taken out in one hit basically, and kind of ruin ourselves. But fortunately we can get hopefully several backstabs to get us okay, never mind. Okay, if I can get a backstab here, which it doesn't look like I can. There we go, we got one finally. And if we are able to play very well to get multiple backstabs, as you can see, when we got into that group, we were able to have enough gifts to take these guys out very quickly and easily. Okay, maybe, okay, it did work well. Let's use Legion Punisher here. Okay, never mind. Okay, and as you can see, we are absolutely getting murked around here by by these enemies here along the way, but it's fine as long as we have a chance to actually get drains on the enemies in order to actually do what we need to do. And having the ability here to make these gifts come out exceptionally fast is very nice overall. Oh, nope, okay. I guess we got this fella here. We got a couple guys. Let's come over here and let's just wait for them to pass. Okay, oh, completely whiffed that, unfortunately. Okay, good. Backstab time. Eva is doing great work there. Okay. Yes, come over here. Got the parry. That's great. Give us another 5% health increase there. Okay, and then let's go get Doggo. And you can see that the amount of iCore recovery allows us to kind of take on multiple groups of enemies kind of all at once, but we really don't have any kind of luxury to sit on our laurels at any point in time because we are like in serious need of you know, all kinds of damage that we may not have. Good job there, Eva. Okay, she's good. So yeah, it's okay. I can't see here. Okay, we're dead. Eva, please. Okay, good. Eva might die here, so we gotta keep an eye on our surroundings here. Okay. Okay, so we do absolutely need some drains here, and get our iCore back, get our health back, so on and so forth along the way. And that's where this can be extra nerve-wracking along the way, is just trying to get enough attacks where you have enough chances to get health back. Oh. And then you can do stupid stuff like that where you just get bashed in the face. Okay, good. And we can't really go for charge drains here because we have very, 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 very slow, very, very slow drain attacks. There we go, we got one. Now this is where it would be really, really helpful to have a Hound's Veil like the other one. So if we switch to this one, our drain rating goes way down to 1.19, which is still not horrible, but it is pretty bad to say the least. Okay, Eva, you should be okay over there. We'll go for some backstabs here. There are so many of them. Fortunately, though, we have Legion Punisher for such a time as this. Okay. And as you can see, we don't really have, you know, crazy defenses in any kind of way here, in any kind of form. And the nice thing about this is that in these kinds of areas, we can load up on some health here as we go, just because these guys knock down very easily, and we can just kind of use them as health batteries as we get into these different areas here. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. No ability there to get a backstab, unfortunately. Okay, so if we go for all the way up here on our... Okay. And you can see that we... Oh, very nice, a tungsten. We can go very, very fast on our attacks. Okay. And let's go for this fella here. Okay. And we'll launch him. And it is pretty nice that you have the ability to, you know, do very, very fast attacks overall to make sure that you can get as much gifting possibility out at any point in time. And you'll see here another benefit of this build is that you're out of stamina. You have a really good ability there to get back, you know, kind of whatever you want there on your stamina, which is really, really nice. Go for this so we have increased gift speed. And we'll just keep going for our health here, because we are, you know, always needing that extra health up. Okay, and here for this guy, go for the standing. Okay. And you can see that that is where the power of this build superbly comes out, is the fact that you can really blast these guys down very, very quickly and easily. Can't see. So spam the gifts, spam the abilities if you can't see what's going on. Okay, can we hit this guy? I don't think we can hit this guy, but We're gonna try for it. Nope. Okay. So around we go, and we'll get Commander Boy here before he drops his friends. Okay, and let's go for a charge here. Okay, and as you can see, this build really does have. Okay, I can't hit this guy for some reason. It really has some amazing perks into it, just because of how fast the gift activations do come out, and it makes for a really good methodology here to go for these attacks. Okay, so we could go for yes, we could go for something like this to have really high values here and not too good of defenses, but we don't really have that good of defenses anyways. So if we go for something like this, it will help us even better on backstabs and as well as our dark value. And since we don't really need to worry about our damage from our weapon, we can absolutely just use things as they are now. As you can see, it really helps to have several gifts on your quick buttons there that you can go for, just because of the fact that you can absolutely do some really good quick quick gifting. I can't see real well in these corners. You have some really fast gifts that you can go for that you can absolutely make really good use of overall. Oh, ouch. Okay, that was very bad there. This guy is very hard to get a backstab on for whatever reason. Okay, very good. And we don't have really that much defenses, as you've seen all along the way here in Argent Wolfblade. How nice for a very good drop there. But now that we have, tons of Ichor recovery on a backstab, it really does help. Okay. Okay, let's go for a launch. Yep, and then let's run over here for a launch. And if we play very well and we use all of our gifts to the best of their abilities and everything, we should be able to get all of our health back without thinking too much about it. Okay, and a backstab, even better, even better. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Okay, and then let's burst this fella down. Okay, and that is where just absolute amazement of power comes out of this build, is the fact that you are able to cast all of your gifts exceptionally quick, while at the same time being able to have really good power overall. And we do have close to 300 stamina, which is really good. And we can get more backstabs here, which is great. Okay, and we'll head over here to these fellas, just in the event that we do get the chance to get more backstabs, we can take these guys on. Okay. Oh. And of course, instead of getting backstabs, we actually end up dying. That is very unfortunate there. Okay, well, this went way worse than I would have liked it to, but that's okay. Okay. Watch out, Eva. Okay. Good. Parries for the win here to get 55 damage. Just to get, a little bit of health that we can back here before we continue on our way. That is very weird that the parry does no damage at all. Very strange. Oh, because we need a willpower of B, and we only have a willpower of B. So, that is not ideal by any means. So we'll go back to the, yeah, we were absolutely doing a bad thing there. Okay, so yeah, whoops.
There's no need to fight on the enemy's.
Okay, thanks Eva, watch out. Okay, we are in amazement here of what's going on. Okay, very good. We are really, really low on health here, so we're just gonna go ahead and heal, as cheating as that is for my builds typically, because I like seeing that I can do the attacks that I need to without doing anything crazy. Okay, very nice. You can see that once these gifts get going and you have 40 ichor to play with, you can absolutely burn through these guys very, very, very fast. I think we're gonna ignore those guys and we're gonna go straight into the fight here with Her Majesty, the frenzied attendant herself. Okay. Ooh, look at that dodge. Okay, so I am exceptionally confident here. Oh, as you can probably tell, just because of how we just kind of ran straight in here. Okay. Watch out, Eva. You're fine, Eva. Okay, and we got the ichor concentrate. How nice. Okay, so yeah, she just doesn't stand a chance for the flurry of onslaught of constant drain and getting crazy amounts of damage off from the gifts and how fast they actually come out. So very, very cool.
Take care.
And this guy is not ready for it either. And that is what's really awesome about all of this, is the fact that you can absolutely dominate pretty much any enemy that you want if you are in like one-on-one kind of scenarios. I thought the camera would have bugged out there a little bit, but nope. And between the three of these attacks that we actually have available to us, we can absolutely crush anything in our path. Okay, so let's go get the ladder here, and we'll take on the Argent Wolf Berserker just for fun, because we kind of need a boss to push ourselves against, you know, what's available here. With now we'll jump down anyways. So let's get some ichor here. Okay, good. Got a little bit of ichor, and we are up and ready to go for the Berserker fight. And it'll be kind of interesting to see that since we don't knock him down or anything, right? We do have to go for a little bit of backstabs to put him down on the ground, so we can burst through our gifts pretty quickly. But once we get all of our gifts up and running here and everything, it works out very, 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 very well for us. Unfortunately, we lost our 50 stamina there, which is not too nice, but we'll get a little bit of things going here, and we should be a-okay. Alright, Mr. Berserker Boy, hello. Okay, we'll set him down on the ground, and then we will go right into our flurry of attacks here. And you can see that 21,000 there. That's very, very, very nice that we actually have access to that amount of damage. Oh, and he just decided to give me the win. I don't know why, but you could see there in phase 1, we were able to completely ruin him to the point that, you know, all of our gifts came out very, very fast and very, very on point. We hit him with almost every single gift that we had, which was great. Okay, let's get rid of Doggo. Nope. Okay, and then we have these boys down here, which we can plunge this guy. And you can see that just the sheer amount of speed and the amount of attacks that we have coming out at any one time is it's just too much. Typically, a Legion Punisher is not really, you know, a great thing to be using because it's a very, 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 very slow gift. And if you can speed it up with the gift accelerators like we have here, it absolutely becomes a very, very good force to be reckoned with, just because of the fact that it, you know, hits everything around you. And and that's typically the problem, is the first throw out in front of you is for like one target or maybe a couple of targets in a line, but once you get into the swing around, then it all of a sudden becomes very good. But the problem is, typically in that first throw out attack, you are interrupted in some fashion or another, and so you don't actually get a chance to get into the AoE of the attack, and so you miss out on a lot of damage and a lot of crowd control. But if you can speed it up here with 1, 2, 3, 4 gift accelerators, it really, really takes the all the bad things out of Legion Punisher, and it replaces it with an actually an exceptional heavy gift for your two-handed swords, your hammers, and so on and so forth. And it does very, very, very well. So okay, we got to skip a missile, and we got to skip those fellas, which is pretty cool. That we were able to make it all the way through to the end with healing only like twice or so. And as we get here into the Jail of the Sacred Blood, we should be okay to make our way all the way to this Jail of the Stagnant Blood. My mistake. Area J11. It's the same as the government center. Kind of interesting. So we are still in the government center, but as we found in the jumping marathon that we have, if you fly too high here, you can't actually get up to anything, and the level despawns. So there is a ceiling in this area about right here or so, something like that, and then anything above that, it despawns the level, and you are out of here, and you float into nothingness, and you die. So kind of interesting. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the Argent Wolf brand, and I know I sure did here with the new Devour version that we have, and this build absolutely wrecks here in the government center, which I didn't really expect it to, but I thought it would be a cool idea to see here if you could get Hades up to a highly accelerated version of running these three with the Argent Wolf brand here. Now, probably would do just fine to run the fortified version here for just that little bit of extra power that you could get out of it, but because our Blood Veil doesn't have really any drain rating to speak of in any way, shape, or form, the reality is here that you do need all of that ichor in order to keep these up and running, because you only have a max of 40 ichor in Hades here. So definitely worth it to keep all the ichor recovery going as strong as possible. So thank you guys for watching, and tomorrow will be, well, maybe not tomorrow, but our next episode of the Road to 100 will be a new star and the fight with the Skull King here. So we'll have a power build for him from the two-handed swords, and we'll go toe to toe with him. We'll see you then.